If you think going to the movies now is annoying, just wait until you hear what it was like going to the theater in 19th century America. I'm reading The Domestic Manners of the Americans by Francis Trollope each day and giving you the highlights. This is day 6. Let's get into it. Okay, so it's important to understand that I'm just talking about one person's perspective here. Frances Trollope was a very British woman who moved to America in 1827, and she let it be known that she did not like what she saw. The views of Frances Trollope do not necessarily represent my own, but with that being said, she might have had a few bits of criticism that found their mark. Take her description of going to the theater. We've got 2 of these in the book. One comes from a period when she was living in Cincinnati, and another comes when she was visiting Washington, D.C. And if I'm being honest, both of them sound pretty funny. For one thing, she is highly offended by the way the men carry themselves in the theater. She takes particular issue with the way they prop their feet up in front of them, sometimes putting their feet above their heads. And I'm not really sure how this is possible, but she says they present their entire rear to the audience while they are doing this. She says that the whole theater smells like onions and whiskey and the audience is noisy throughout the whole play. They thump their feet instead of clapping and spit tobacco constantly. At one point, the audience just randomly starts singing Yankee Doodle during the play. And when she is in Washington, D.C., she is similarly offended by the way the people sit in boxes. She says they drape their arms and legs over the sides, and she is even shocked to see a senator laying his whole body on a bench. But the real kicker comes when a man vomits in the middle of the play. One of the actors who is playing a doctor ad-libs, "I expect my services are wanted elsewhere." Instead of being disgusted, the audience takes this as an excellent joke and bursts into applause. But Frances is not amused, and she will use this book to excoriate the American theater-going experience. But let me know what you think. Is Frances just a killjoy, or does she have some valid points? And follow along for some more insight into 19th century America.